Welcome back to Early Morning. Let's head on over to the top of the hill for some of the top stories around the country. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis appears to be gaining momentum ahead of a likely 2024 White House bid. In a hypothetical Republican presidential primary between DeSantis and former President Trump, a new Harvard Caps Harris poll found the Florida governor has improved 11 points to 28% support. Trump's support, however, has dropped 9 points to 46%. Joining us to dissect that is Niall Stanage, associate editor of The Hill. Good morning, Niall. That's a 20-point swing. What do you make of it?
I think it speaks to the momentum that Governor DeSantis has right now. He's coming off the best election night for any Republican in the nation, probably, when he won a resounding re-election. Midterm elections obviously sharpened a lot of the questions around former President Trump. So the momentum is with DeSantis. Having said all that, even with the gains that you just alluded to, I do note that he's still 16 points down in that poll, so I wouldn't be rushing to put enormous amounts of money on him just yet.
It's less bad. It's not necessarily good. I wonder if this is appropriate or as a result of, or I don't even know about the timing here, but the Republican Jewish coalition meeting that happened, Ron DeSantis was there in Las Vegas in person. Donald Trump was on video. I wonder, did DeSantis do something to curry favor, or was this poll taken before that and we're just now seeing the results now? I'm not sure if you know that.
I believe this poll was taken slightly before that. I think it was taken toward the end of last week. So it wouldn't have necessarily reflected events at that conference. I think it's more a reflection of the election day results, of the attention that Governor DeSantis has got, and of the increasing realization that right now, admittedly 2 years out, this looks like a two-horse race for the Republican nomination. I mean, DeSantis is very clearly Trump's most serious rival.
That's got to be better for the Republican Party, though, right? It might be better if they had one candidate to all get behind. But the last primary season that we saw for them in 2016, there was like 20 people on the stage. So I'm guessing that having two guys up there is going to be better.
Yeah, I mean, it's certainly a cleaner process for sure. The other thing is that I think it is better for the Trump skeptics in the party, because one of the things that we saw play out in 2016 was in the early stages, then candidate Trump winning primaries and caucuses with 35–40%, because there were so many candidates in the race and they were all dividing up the anti-Trump vote. The people who are opposed to the former president don't want that to replicate itself this time around, so they'd be quite happy with a DeSantis-Trump head-to-head race, I think.
All right, we'll have to see how that turns out. That's Niall Stanage, associate editor of The Hill. Thank you very much for joining us, and that's it for Early. Thanks for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation in your cable lineup. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-based, unbiased coverage.